I recently had a friend show me this game called Vampire Survivors. Without me having any prior knowledge, he looked at me and said,
"Hey man, just start walking around."
What am I doing? Where am I going? Does any of this mean anything? What is the point of life? Why do some people have two middle names?
These were the precious moments when I so arrogantly decided that this game was bad, not good, dog water even. What a fool I was. You see, on the surface, it's not that intimidating. A couple bats here and there, everything's dying in a hit, their attacks involve moving and towards you. Yeah, this shouldn't be too difficult. Sensory overload is the core essence of Vampire Survivors. If your eyes are burning, the game is working as intended. Thankfully, there are other features such as severely addicting gameplay and RNG. It has that same feel of a decent mobile game, but instead of holding my finances at gunpoint rolling for Super Broly and being severely disappointed, you're rolling for weapons and buffs. There's more than enough items to choose from, but my favorite means of violence would have to be the word of the Lord. Mixing and matching is an excellent way to find fun combinations and optimize DPS, but pairing a weapon at full power to a specific side piece? Not even the gods can stop us now.
So be it.
Evolved weapons are your weapons, but better. They hit harder, they knock back further, they absolutely decimate the masses. Vampire Survivors gives us the Ultra Street Fighter 4 treatment by offering a diverse cast of characters with different strategies and tool sets, meaning we have an additional layer to our playstyle and DPS optimization. What's going on with that question mark? Ah yes, of course, the power-ups, how could I forget? With a nice down payment of all the coins you've collected, you too can have extra projectiles, health regeneration, more damage, and even additional attempts to not get your shit pushed in by death.
I can't get enough. Back with another milk.
Our final component to the equation is Randomazo, an assortment of cards that have different effects for different weapons. Feel like you're seeing too much of the screen? We got something for you. This is where you want to start paying attention to the time, because hours of your life will start to feel like minutes. I wish all One More Game enjoyers a very pleasant 5 a.m. Unfortunately, there are a few minor hiccups. Level ups and chests can bring gameplay to a grinding halt based on their frequency.
Pardon the interruption, and please don't mind my voice right now. I may or may not be a little sick. Quite some time has passed since I started making this video, and many updates have come out. When I started playing this game, if you got a chest that was just going to be money or the randomazo cards, you had to wait the whole cutscene before you could actually skip to it, or just kind of mash on that B button until something happens with it. But since then, they've added a few quality of life updates to kind of bypass all that business. I just want to say that I really appreciate the developers for continuing to put the effort they put into the game, and I can't wait to see what else they have to show and offer. Now back to your regularly scheduled Alt 1.
Level ups and chests can bring gameplay to a grinding halt based on their frequency. There's only local co-op. And going from this to this a few times over can feel like chewing on glass. Luckily, this game has depth. How much depth? Quite a bit. For example, I thought this guy was just a reference to this fat bastard, but it turns out I'm just stupid.
Poveraccio.
And that's not even the tip of the iceberg. This game has a sus amount of content. And it does not look like they're slowing down anytime soon. Vampire Survivors opened my eyes to the world of auto shooters. It was my introduction to the genre, and I definitely didn't think they were going to be this good. Better believe I'm going to be checking some of these out in the future. My journey is far from over, and there's still so much to do. Maybe one day I'll be death, but until then, I'm just going to keep having fun with trial and error. Just kidding, we killed that motherfucker. I'm the greatest, the best to ever do it.